Hey everyone, this is KAF. You are looking at the live chart of GLYC. It is November 27th, 2017, and it is about 2 p.m. Eastern Time. And the point of this video lesson is I want to talk about hidden sellers and what they are. And this chart here, again, this is live level 2 quotes and everything you're seeing. Let me pull up the time and sales as well. I want to talk about hidden sellers and how to identify them. How do you know if there's a hidden seller involved in a stock? All right. Before we get into that, though, I just want to talk about the awesome day we've had. Last week was an incredible week, plus 75.9% on a short week. It was Thanksgiving. And then today, we were just killing things all over the place. It was an awesome day for us. Let me show you some of these trades we made. We had one member wake up this morning right here. Check this out. Made $6,300 this morning alone off of TM stock. We've been all over the last couple months. Another member banking on Roku. This was a trade we had on CPRX, red to green move. It's been an awesome day. Okay, it's been fantastic. Come over and join us. You can head to my website, kafinvesting.com, fill us out, and get started on a free trial. Anyways, let's get back in and talk about how to identify a hidden seller. All right, let me clean this up a little bit. You see it was forming pretty nice bull flag here, and I'm even going to take this away so you can see just real clearly this $14 level. All right, so here are our level twos. These are all the people who are trying to buy the stock. These are all the people who are trying to sell the stock. All right, and so you can kind of see some depth to the market. You see there's some buys at 1396 stacked up here, and then it goes to 1392, etc. And you'll see here at the $14 level, it's only showing 100 shares. These are in increments of hundreds, so the one actually means 100 shares. Someone's trying to sell 100 shares at $14, okay? But you'll see that is actually not quite the case. And I'm going to scroll back here. It looks like it's not going to let me scroll back too far. But you'll see that this stock has just been riding and bumping into this $14 level ever since about 11 a.m. Eastern Time. This morning, and it's hit and just failed to break through it time and time again. Thousands of shares have been traded and bought at the $14 level, but it has just not been able to break through. Now, how do I know it's a hidden seller? Well, it's kind of disappeared now, but right before this little action here, and in this area as well as this area, there was a seller here. You could see on level twos, it said level 2 ask 14. And then it had a 50, meaning that someone was trying to sell 5,000 shares at $14 on level twos. But over here in time and sales, we continued to see people buying shares at $14, hundreds of shares, even thousands of shares, and way more than 5,000 shares were bought at $14. But the level 2 did not budge. It still said $14, ask size 50, or in other words, 5,000 shares. So clearly shares were being bought at the $14 level. But the level 2 wasn't budging at all. Now, what that means is we have a hidden seller. And so what a hidden seller is, it's someone who can basically manipulate the stock price so that their sales do not get shown on level 2s. So someone was selling at 14 as well as the person that was selling the 5,000 shares at 14, but they were selling a whole lot more shares than just 5,000. But they were able to manipulate their platform, and there are certain ways to do it. As I mentioned, I think it's manipulative. I don't like it. I don't support it. But they're able to manipulate it so it looks like there's not actually big sellers at 14 to try and entice more buying for them to get out of their position. The opposite is also true. There's also hidden buyers, and it works basically just the opposite we mentioned. So for example, this says 1393. Looks like there's 2, 3, 4. There's about 400 shares being sold, or people are trying to buy 400 shares at 1393 level. Well, if you were looking at time and sales and you saw 2,000 shares all of a sudden be sold at 1393, but those level 2s didn't budge at all, you would know, okay, there's probably a hidden buyer as well. So think about the implications. Why would you want to be a hidden buyer? Why would you want to be a hidden seller? Now, this isn't true in all cases, but hidden buyers typically, just if you think about it logically, typically are bears and shorts who are trying to cover a short position because they're trying to get out a low price. They don't want people to see that there's buyers and support there. so that the stock will keep dropping. They're shorts, they make money as the stock drops. And if hidden sellers are typically longs who are trying to get out of the position. If you had a huge position of 100,000 shares of this stock here, GLYC, and you're trying to get out at $14, well, if you go put your sell here at $14, the level 2, it's going to say, 100,000 shares being sold here at the level 2s, and it's going to scare people away and say, wow, there's huge resistance at 14. People are trying to sell a ton of shares at $14, and that might make the stock price go down. And so that person who's trying to sell 100,000 shares will have a little bit less of a chance of getting out at that price. So I hope this helps answer a little bit of questions here with hidden buyers and hidden sellers. It'll be interesting to see if this stock does end up breaking through that hidden seller at the $14 level, because this has a real nice chance to break out over $14.